are at the home that Roger Bartels built for himself and his family, the renowned architect and designer. The house is built within a walled garden. Unfortunately, you can't see much of that right now because there's snow everywhere. So what we're going to do is go inside and see some of the special features of this home.
So this one is located very close to downtown because we love downtown Rowayton. It's nice to go in there, go to the latest restaurant, and it's easy to shop there, and the post office is there, and it's right by the river. So it's only a block and a half away. So this is really a Scottish cottage. You'll see this all over Scotland. You'll see a lot in England, a lot in Holland. You'll see it at the Cape of South Africa. The theme of this house is arts and crafts. In the 1890s through the 1910, the idea was a reaction against the Industrial Revolution and to reinforce the craftsmanship of the workers around the world. The idea here is you take fine materials that are traditionally perceived by the public as cold and make them warm. Steel, which you would think is cold and impersonable, is allowed to rust and then is finished with a warm sheen. Everything is handmade. This house, a lot of this stuff was made by me. Did a lot of the welding, putting the glass and the steel together, designing the bolts. This house is to take materials and reuse them in their most natural state.
The great room encompasses kitchen, dining area, and living room with built-ins that were made by Roger. The furniture, some of it was actually made by him and some other craftsmen, and a wonderful fireplace, a wood-burning fireplace. Floors are directly from the sawmill, and the dividing wall/bookshelf is also handmade by him. The steel beams in the ceiling, all handmade, handcrafted pieces. Kitchen counters are made of granite, but it's a very thick wire brush granite, so it's not shiny. There's some really unique features in the kitchen, like this full faucet, all high-end appliances, Viking stoves. All the cabinets are handcrafted by an artisan from upstate New York, so very unique. This steel door is an example of what Roger was talking about, totally handmade by him. And it's the cold industrial steel that he has kind of rusted and shorn down so that it feels like velvet with the screws. So it's an industrial type building material that's made to feel soft and warm. And there's many examples of this throughout the house. The master bedroom is on the first floor, which is nice. It also has lots of built-ins, and what you'll see throughout the house are something he calls light cages, and they are kind of like lanterns that he puts little lights in, but they're called light cages. It's a really cool feature. They're also made out of steel. This bedroom has a little bit of a nautical feel to it as well, with the rounded ceiling. It almost feels like the inside of a ship's hull. Every single room has an access way outside and has its own either private garden, terrace, or balcony. There's also 2 bathrooms in this master, a his bathroom and a hers bathroom, each with their own closet, so totally separate and private. Even though it's not a huge room, you have everything you need. This is a very special room. This is the den, but it's also a clock tower, and there's an actual working clock in here made out of steel that actually works and tells time. The murals that are painted on the walls were hand-painted by Roger and Lisa's son, Jacques. Upstairs, there are 2 bedrooms with a full bath in between them. And again, both of these bedrooms have balconies. When you go upstairs, Roger handcrafted this door, but this door is a trap door that can be lowered to separate the upstairs from the downstairs. There is more space in the finished lower level, which we haven't seen today, but certainly you can come and see the house and see a little more space downstairs as well. So I am in a work of art right now, just surrounded by art, enveloped in art. If you would like to see this house and maybe be the proud owner of this house, please contact me, Elaine Falkenberg at William Ravis, 917-941-5362, or you can email me, elaine.falkenberg@ravis.com. And we also have a website for this wonderful house. It's www.32crest.com. Thank you.